Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pageant Mag Philippines live sessions. Yours truly, Dondi Janicera, on behalf of Francois, our executive director, your pageant correspondent for tonight. We are live simultaneously on Facebook page, our YouTube channel. Please do subscribe and click the bell notification and follow and like our Facebook page for more pageant updates. We are also live on Instagram and TikTok. So please do follow us on all our social media platforms. You can support us by sending stars for our streaming. If you have any questions later, please don't hesitate to drop your questions down below at the comment section. Again, welcome everyone to this live sessions, and we are very happy to have with us tonight our co-host, no other than John Michael Suelo. Hi, JM. Good evening.
Hello po, Sir Dundee. Good evening po. And good evening to all our Facebook, YouTube, to all our live viewers. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. It's really an honor and privilege to be here with you, Sir Dundee, for the Pageant Mag
Yeah.
exclusive interview
Thank you
po.
very
So,
much also. Yeah.
excited na po ako for tonight. At syempre, makakasama po natin ang isang napaka-special na guest. Tama po ba, Sir Dundee?
Yes po, maganda, kilala, no? But before that,
Yes.
I would like to introduce JM to everyone. JM is the first runner-up of Ginoong Pilipinas in 2019.
Tama
And
po, yes.
he is very supportive with the Pageant Mag Philippines since then, no? So he is really an advocate of pageantry. Okay,
Yes.
so much we are so excited, JM, no? Kung sino talaga
Yes,
itong
very
ating
excited.
uh, guest for tonight, that we will be talking more about her life, her journey, and his hopes to be the next Binibining Pilipinas. So, please welcome. I believe that everyone is excited, as we have mentioned, to meet our guest, our esteemed guest for this evening, no other than Binibining Pilipinas candidate from Mexico, Pampanga, Maria Isabela David, or Lala
Lala.
David. Hi, Lala. Good evening.
Hi, Sir Dundee. Hi, Sir JM. Thank you so much for having me po.
And
Grabe,
thank you
so
also
overwhelmed.
for joining us tonight. Yan. Thank you,
Yes,
Lala.
of course. Anytime, yes.
Yeah,
Wow,
thank you, Lala, for
nakaka-starstruck.
accepting the. Yeah, thank you very much for accepting the what's that, the invitation to be here with us tonight. We're very glad that pinaunlakan mo kami na you will be interviewed here in Pageant Mag Philippines. Of course, no, on your journey to the crown of the Binibining Pilipinas. Okay, so
Yes.
sige, well, let's please getting to know more of yourself. So we will be having some questions, you know, of course, and we will be requesting also some of our viewers to type their questions on the comment section below. So for in all our social media platforms, we will be receiving that. Diba, right, JM?
Yes. And
Yes.
so we encourage lahat po ng mga nanonood sa atin ngayon to please do comment below kung meron po kayong mga questions for Lala at babasahin po natin yan mamaya. Salamat, Sir Dundee.
Yes, ang dami na nga nag-comment. May nagsasabi
Oo.
na agad, no? Go Isabela, no? Go Binibini number 18. But before that, we will be asking Isabela, no? So to introduce herself formally. Yep, sige.
Ayan. Hi,
Yes.
everyone. I'm Maria Isabela David, and I am Binibini number 18. I'm representing my town, Mexico, Pampanga. And as you may know, I am also a candidate of the Voice Teens. I'm also a grand finalist. So, yun. Ano pa ba? So for, yeah, yun lang naman yung introduction ko. But I'm just really, really happy to be here tonight.
Yeah. And you are now in GMA 7.
Yes po, I am currently signed under GMA Sparkle Artist Center. So, yon.
Yeah.
Nako, Sir Dandy,
Okay.
bigatin po yung guest natin ngayon. Hindi lang binibining Pilipinas candidate, hindi lang singer, artista pa, di ba?
Yes. We are very, kaya nga, I am overwhelmed when sinabihan ako na ako yung mag-host for this. Sabi ko, parang ano naman na, nakaka-laki ng puso na.
Overwhelmed.
Na,
Opo.
ano kayang sasabihin ko? Ano kayang itatanong ko for this beautiful and very nice person? Okay, so for your pageant experience, Lala, is this your first national pageant?
This is my first national pageant. Opo, yes. Kasi before, ano lang po, sa town ko lang ako nagko-compete sa schools. So, yun, I don't really consider that as a major na experience when it comes to pageantry. So, as of now, I'm just learning and enjoying the journey. I don't put too much pressure on me po kasi it's my first time.
Yeah, tama, di ba? I-enjoy yung experience. And it's
Yes.
Binibining Pilipinas. Yes.
Yes, tama po, Tito Dandy. Pero I'm also interested to know nga po, Tito Dandy, kung paano ba siya nagsimula sa kanyang pageant journey? Like, is this really your dream to become a beauty queen? Or like, someone invited you and convinced you to join? How did you start with your pageant journey?
My mom po talaga is a number one fan of pageants, beauty pageants, since she's crowned Miss Bacolod. Late back in 1970s pa po yun. So, parang after music na I joined The Voice after nun, she passed on to me the beauty queen material naman na kung ano siya dati. So, yun, I sent my application to Binibining Pilipinas nung screening, tapos nagtuloy-tuloy na after nun. Tapos nagustuhan ko po yung feeling ng isang beauty queen. And I am now training under Kagandahang Flores, and it's been an experience. Until now, I'm just learning po talaga eh.
Maganda pa naman yung
Ilongga.
stage nila Tito Rochi. Nakaharap ka
Yes.
sa salamin, di ba? Kung mag-practice ka.
And shout
Feel na
out
feel
po
ko
pala
din.
kay Tito Rog. Hi, Tito Rog. And the KF family.
That's naman po, naman po yung isang candidate nila sa Miss International Queen. Yan, si Ate Fuchsia.
Yeah, and she
Sunod-sunod po yung
won last
panalo
night.
ni Impressive, grabe, opo.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and she did the very good answer when she talks about from the heart, from the hand, and from the mind ata yung. Basta tatlo yun eh. From the mind, from the heart, and from the hand. Yeah. Very good. Okay, sige. In order for us to know more about Isa or Isabela, or we call her Lala Vinson, no? She's a daughter of a famous actor, no? Your dad is a Roy Vinson, am I correct?
Yes po. Opo.
Yeah. Very famous actor. So we will have a game, no? We will have a game which is have you ever had? See, have you ever had? Well, I'll give JM and me will give you some questions and then you will answer like mga patawa lang, no, about experiences in life.
Yes.
Okay, sige. Unang tanong, have you ever had played basketball?
I have, yes. Before sa school ko po. Pero fun game lang yun. It wasn't serious.
So parang ano lang siya. It's like it's not really a league in the school. It's something like laro-laro lang, or it's like a competition.
Ayun.
Okay, ayun. So nagba-basketball si Lala. Hindi ko maisip paano mag-basketball ang isang beauty queen.
I agree, Tito Dandy.
Hindi ba siya awkward na nagtakbo-takbo ka tapos nagsushoot, di ba? Tapos ang tangkad.
I think sa mga panahon po kasi na yun, bata pa ako eh. So, hindi siya big deal. Pati yung katawan ko parang bata pa eh. Yung pananamit ko, hindi pa masyadong ganito. Hindi pa well-dressed.
Mm.
So, nagtugma naman siya sa ganap nung time na yun nung nagbabasketball. But it wasn't serious naman po kasi. It was all fun. Puro babae naman kami. So, yun.
Mm. Sige. JM, may tanong ka, have you ever had?
Of course, Tito Dandis, yung tanong ko sa'yo, Lala, is have you ever had got drunk? Tama ba yung tanong ko? Parang
Oo.
at this
Nalasing ka
point
ba?
in time,
Parang
nalasing
ganun.
ka na ba? Na parang you passed out?
So, every time kasi po na I drink, kasama ko yung parents ko. So, meron akong, like kahapon lang ata, nakainom kami ng konti. And I was with my parents, so I've never been drunk. I've never been drunk na nag-pass out talaga ako. Maybe a little bit tipsy. Yun.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
yes.
Good no? Yung together with your parents, you get like a wine or something. It's also an avenue for your parents and you to talk more things, no? Hindi lang sa harap ng kainan, but rather it's something like to know more about dynamics in the family. Yeah.
Yes.
And hindi madali
Right.
yun kasi, di ba, especially here in the Philippines, people are working much, no? Families, parents are
Yes.
working and then they don't have much time together with their kids. I really appreciated that the parents are giving time to their kids.
Yes po, yes po.
Yes, tama.
Especially when you're grown up. Yes.
Lalong-lalo na yung dad mo is busy with his career, no? But still give time for you.
Yes.
Okay, sige. Ito ang mga tanong ko kasi hindi hindi siya formal yung mga ever had ko mga kalukuhan tong mga pinag-ano ko, mga pine-prepare.
I'm having
Sige.
fun.
Have you ever had mga ano tong mga basta makakabatawa ka. Have you ever had join a play na um, hindi ka bida? Parang
I have po several times. Yes.
mm.
You mean
Ano nangyari?
po ba
What
to
happened?
or
Ano feelings na hindi na bida?
ano naman po kasi once you accept na importante rin yung role ng mga supporting actors, you won't feel offended kasi ako naman po, I give importance to every role. Especially sa dad ko na he's always been a supporting actor. Siguro ilang beses lang siya nagbida. But then, hindi gagana yung pelikula. It won't be the same without the characters besides the main actor. So, yun po.
Tama.
Yeah, tama. Hindi,
There are no
tama.
small parts.
Yes, there's no small parts. Yung gusto ko na idea was like, hindi gagana yung buong pelikula kung wala namang support roles. Correct, di
Yes.
ba?
Correct.
Paano maka-show off ang bida if there are no supporting roles that it's really happening or giving to them. Sige. JM, meron ka pa dyan. Tagtatlo-tatlo
Okay.
tayo.
Okay, so have you ever had felt like you just want to give up with life? Parang did you come to a point na parang you just wanna quit?
Wow. We got too serious na lang.
Kay Tito Dondi kasi, puro medyo
Oh,
fun. Yung akin naman, medyo
Fun.
seryoso.
I think most of us sa family namin went through a little bit of depression since the pandemic. So, I witnessed that since nung hindi kami makalabas, galing sa pinakabata kong kapatid, of course, hindi maiwasan na malungkot. Pero not to the point na I want to give up on life. But maybe I was just looking for answers na I wasn't given. But then, as time went by, I realized that the answers that I was looking for is here na. Nandito na siya ngayon. So, I was working on myself before for this particular moment. That's when I realized na everything has to happen for a reason. Kaya ang dami ko pong
Yes.
realization. So,
Mm-mm.
with that question, daming involved eh. So, I
Mm,
really like that
yeah.
question po.
Yup. Nag-aaral ka pa ba ngayon, Lala? Are you still in studies?
Yes, I'm currently taking up legal management po. I'm in second year college.
Hmm. Pero online pa
Yes.
naman ngayon, no? I think online pa naman.
Opo,
Legal
online schooling,
management.
so hindi ko po na-experience yung college life. Ano po?
Legal management. So you're planning to probably become a lawyer someday? You wanna proceed to law school? I see.
Yes, legal management is for my pre-law course po talaga. So, fingers crossed, sana matagumpayan. Pero yun po yung plan
Yes.
talaga.
You're still young. Ilang taon ka
Yes.
na ba ngayon? You're 20s? How old are you
I'm
now?
20.
Bata pa.
20.
Kaya second year college. So, hindi
Yes.
mo ba
Yes, so,
naranasan college life na nagpunta sa school kasi na pandemic when you started college?
hindi po talaga. Even before, I was homeschooled po kasi nung
Oh,
nagpasok na sa showbiz. Opo.
nag-homeschool. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I maybe in the next few months or next semesters, I think mag face to face na, so you will experience that.
Okay.
Sige. Okay, kasi while I asked that, because ang tanong ko sana is yung mga in school and about school, wala akong matanong kasi homeschool. So ito na lang. Have you ever had um confess to your crush? Na crush mo siya?
um, confessed?
Yun yan.
I
Have you
think
ever
hindi po
had
kasi
said to
baka
your
ano
crush
eh.
or nagparinig or hindi nila lang nag-confess, nagparinig or yung bang yung bang basta yung ano, pinakita mo na crush kita. Parang gano'n.
Okay. I think ano po kasi yung personality ko, gusto ko munang makita yung na ikaw muna yung may crush bago ako magsalita. Kasi I
Ah.
can really hide my feelings. I'm really good at it. So, you wouldn't notice na I'm paying attention to you. And yun po parang na-practice kong maging, ano ba yung tawag doon? Mag-shield ng feelings ko from other people. That's why, I think it's also a power. Kasi, naprotektahan din po ako nung time na yun. That's why, I'm still practicing that right now. Pero ang sarap din maging vulnerable minsan.
I agree.
Tama, di ba?
Mm.
Kasi pagka maipakita mo siya masyado, parang, dapat demure ang dating. Yeah.
Yes.
Sige. There's a comment section. Isa-shout out lang natin. Shout out to Lala's team, Maru Rodriguez, Michael Bonga, Nel Flo, Chris Egne, supported by Ma'am Janae Agtuto David Benson. So hello everyone.
Hello po sa lahat ng mga nanonood.
Yes, very supportive. Sige. JM,
Yes po, Tito. Take
yes.
it away. So,
Have you ever had?
have you ever had been embarrassed? Parang napaya ka na ba? And can you recall that specific moment siguro?
Embarrassed. Mostly on stage. Kasi before when I was a performer, I tend to do things on stage na just to be different. So, ang pinaka-embarrassing moment ko siguro is when I was pointing the mic sa audience and then I dropped the mic in front of them. And I was really having fun po kasi nung time na yun eh. So, it was an embarrassing moment, but it was a lesson then na hindi ko na gagawin yun. I should hold on to the mic. Pero yun yung embarrassing
So may
moments
natamaan ba
before
nung part?
activate.
May natamaan ba yun? Nung time na yun? Wala naman.
Wala naman nangyaring ganun. Wala naman nasaktan, but everybody was so quiet at that time. So, yun, very...
Yeah. For sure, that was a very memorable experience talaga.
It is, yes.
Yes. Tito Dandy.
Yes, parang na-overwhelmed ako. Ang ganda talaga. Sabi ng mga comment dito. Walang nagtatanong eh. Hinihingnan ko, bakit walang nagtatanong? Walang ang mga ang mga comment was ang ganda, walang tatalo sa kagandahan.
Ako,
Okay, sige. Yes, somebody is asking, can you looking forward daw sila sa yung national costume. Can you give us a spoil lang ha, hindi buo, as some details about it?
well, my designer, si Sir Seg, and with Michael Zonga, they decided na to be a little, so hindi ko pwedeng spoil, pero it's not, it's more about my personality. So the design talks more about my personality of how a woman is empowered. And kasi I talked with my designers na pag-usapan namin na ayaw namin yung typical na Filipiniana na balloon lang, ganon. So we wanted to be different. And it's a warrior. She's a warrior. Yun lang yung gusto kong i-ano doon. Very ano siya, malakas ang dating. So,
wow.
Yun yung gusto kong abangan. I don't wanna spoil a
so
lot.
Everyone, abangan dapat yan ng mga manonood. No? Aabangan namin yan, lalo na kaming taga Cebu. So, aabangan namin yan.
Yes.
So, kind of watch that, no? Sa yung national costume mo. And I believe kasi isa ka sa nag-conceptualize din sa isusuot mo.
Ano po?
Isa ka rin sa nagko-conceptualize on what the things that you will be wearing.
Yes,
Kasama
kasi
ka sa conceptualize.
po talaga, very hands-on sila eh. Very hands-on since the beginning na nagko-collaborate kami sa mga ideas namin, but I always listen to them kasi alam nila lahat ng ginagawa nila. So that's why, ano lang ako, I try to present the outfits na with different personalities kasi I just love their creations. That's why since the beginning sila po talaga yung designers ko dahil hindi kami nagkakaroon ng conflict. So we collaborate as much as possible.
Tama, di ba? Yung
Yes.
yung dapat the one who wears the gown or the dress, no, should know that what she wanted to, no? At alam din ng designer yung gusto niya para the way it will be conceptualized at mabigyan ng nagsusuot ang ginawang damit, no? Mabigyan ng halaga at mabigyan ng I don't know what's the correct term, but yung bang mabigyan siya ng parang value, no? This is it.
Make it more special. Yes.
Tito Dandy, may nag-comment po.
Yeah.
Baka naman daw pa-spoil ng Natcos mo, Lala. Meron bang drop ng hints kung konting clue?
Meron ako dito dala-dalang
Inspiration
weapon.
lang. Merong ano po?
May weapon po akong dala dito sa Natcos ko. I don't... Very
Ayun, may weapon.
She's a warrior princess.
Wow.
And Kapampangan culture and tradition yung details ng design. So, yun lang. Ayaw lang i-spoil masyado, pero...
Yes.
So, abangan.
Kasi abangan namin
Abangan.
So, lahat ng ating mga viewers at mga kasapi sa kagandahan, aabangan natin yung national costume ni Lala Vinson, no? David Vinson. Okay? Sige. There's one question from Segni Seg. Question. What preparations are you doing for the upcoming Binibining Pilipinas press con?
Well, oh, my designer, siya po yung nagtanong niyan. As of now, I'm just working out. I'm working out and I'm practicing my pasarela, my Q&A, and also I've been reading a lot of books, been updated sa mga bagong articles. Kasi I'm not really familiar with the setup sa press con ng Binibining Pilipinas. I just want to be surprised but at the same time prepared. So I'm really looking forward to it. I want to be really prepared sa lahat ng questions, sa mga gagawin, and I'm looking for the best team to be involved in that project. So, yun po, I'm really preparing for that event. So, more on working out sa katawan and sa mind, sa beauty, lahat. My emotional
Yeah,
health as well.
talagang ang preparation for a beauty contestant, no, for the pageant is like, first is the physical preparation, mental preparation, and of course the psychological preparation.
Yes, it's everything po
Tama.
talaga. Lahat involved eh.
Mm-mm. Mahirap pa naman ang mga Q&A ngayon, parang kahit saan kinukuha yung mga katanungan. No, parang, my God, where if you didn't know much about that, like, especially this time that there are a lot of issues are coming in, especially like guns in the US, abortion. So these things are really happening in the society. Misinformation, fake news, and everything. So it needs to be tackled ng candidate at alam niya yung why it is happening, ano nangyari noon, or something like the candidate must know something about it.
Yes.
Because, people are expecting each of the candidates to know everything, which is very difficult, of course. But
Tama,
to
tita.
say something to inspire people out of this.
Yes.
Yes,
And I think
one of
it's
my
also
jobs
good.
to know most of the things na nangyayari. So, we just really have to come prepared. Kasi ang hirap po talaga ng labanan ngayon.
Sige, JM.
Yes po, Tito, just to add, I think it's really good also that Lala has a legal management background because at least you are well trained on how to do research and on how to really analyze things. So I think the skills that you have can really be of good use when you prepare for the interview part, which is a very exciting part as well, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, we're looking forward to your answers. And syempre si KF, 'di ba, meron din namang trainer, 'di ba po?
Yeah, yung naano ko kasi noon is like, katawan kasi no palang, candidate must display the physical beauty. It's always been like that. Our physical beauty
Yes.
is part of the contest. But when you are part of a beauty contest like Binibining Pilipinas, ano na yun parang agreed na yun everybody has it. Everybody is beautiful when they are part of the top 30 or the official candidates. Q&A part are showcase of your inner beauty. So, dito na nakikita yung mga inner beauties dyan, no? So yun, kaya nga paghahandaan at pinaghahandaan ni Lala yun. And we are looking forward, of course, that Lala, no, that you will be triumphant in this laban natin to, no? Yes, so we will be supporting you, of course. Hahalugipin ko yung mga Cebuano to support you with this.
And Iloilo.
Bagay natin.
Ilonggo.
Sige.
Bacolod, 'di ba? Taga Bacolod si
Bacolod.
mama mo.
Yes,
Can you speak some Ilonggo words that you know?
Kabalo kita. Fluent ko sa Ilonggo. Kaya ang akon nga team sa buong mga Ilonggo. Kagastoy ako na.
Oh. Tito Dan, hindi ka balugali. Mag-Ilonggo.
Unfortunately, I cannot understand Ilonggo.
Ay, pero
Ah.
talaga naman po yung Bisaya at saka
Yeah,
Ilonggo.
konti
Medyo,
lang,
Konti.
pero pag
ano
straight
lang,
na, mahirapan. Mm.
yes, yes.
So most of your team are from are Ilonggos.
Bacolod,
May
Iloilo,
Bacolod.
konti
Negros.
naman po is Kapampangan.
Mm,
Ah.
it's
So ang
good.
Yes.
ganda nun, ang ganda ng blending ba? Your mom is from Bacolod, your dad is from Pampanga.
Yes
Hmm.
po, opo. So,
So ang sarap
magmumula siya
siguro
kung
ng pagkain ninyo sa bahay. Tingnan mo, inisip ko agad pagkain. Ang sarap ng pagkain ninyo sa bahay kasi parang the two cultures merged together kasi ito nakita ko among the Visayan people, ito yung mga Ilonggo, magaling magluluto. Among din ng sa Luzon, ito yung mga Pampangueño, yung medyo mga gagaling magluto yan eh.
yes.
So parang naisip ko
Opo.
ang sarap ng pagkain lang sa bahay.
Hirap po mag-diet dito sa bahay. Opo.
Sira yung preparation pag may kainan.
Opo.
Ano yung favorite food mo na parang niluluto sa'yo ng parents mo?
Yung, ang gusto ko po kasi sa Kapampangan po kasi yung taste ko sa food eh. So, more on kare-kare, sisig,
Mm,
ganon. Pero sa Bacolod naman, syempre, yung mga gusto ko dun yung seafoods. Dahil
yeah.
mahilig yung mga Ilonggo usually sa seafoods, di ba?
Yes, I agree. I
Mm-mm.
agree. Tito Dandy, we should visit Pampanga.
Yes.
Soon, lalo na pag nanalo na si Lala, di ba?
Lala, sige. Ito may ibang isang tanong from Kedi Caparas. Sige. Basahin natin. We all know that you are really confident when you are on stage. Do you still feel nervous whenever you are thinking about the Binibining Pilipinas stage?
Oh my God. Talaga. Sa lahat ng endeavors ko sa life. Even before, sa mga competitions na I've been joining a lot coming inside me kasi everything is a different experience and everything has a different. Pilipinas is one of the most nerve-wracking experience for me dahil it's new, it's not a lot of things to uncover. So, I always feel nervous whenever I'm din sa mga mangyayari kasi everything is happening unexpectedly. So, um, I'm nervous even I'm prepared and even when I feel nerves.
Yun.
Medyo
Yeah,
mas
kasi it's a really
yung
different
for
stage, di ba? Hello?
Yes po,
Lala.
Tito
hello
Dandy.
Yeah,
po.
sige.
Yan, medyo
Yeah, kasi
nawawala
yung
si ano.
stage, medyo nagkawala-wala yung net mo. But naintindihan ko naman na that even though how prepared you are, it's still like the preparation should be rigid, no? Okay na yun. Medyo nawala
Yes.
ka, pero naghina siguro ang net. Sige.
Ayun.
Talagang mahina ang net niya.
Ayun. So,
Nawala
I
si
think baka mamaya ay babalik si Lala to join us, Tito
Yes.
Dandy. But so
Mm.
far, no, we're really enjoying this conversation with her, Tito. Kasi parang at her young age na 20 years old, parang ang dami niya na experience sa buhay, Tito, no?
Yes. Parang
Oo, and
joining The Voice, anak ng artista, and
mm,
still down to earth, no, sumali
yes.
sa beauty pageant. Parang it's really like it's a humbling experience sa kanya na ipagpatuloy din niya yung dream niya, ang dream ng mom niya na maging
Yes.
beauty queen, no. Parang That's very
Admirable for her.
admirable,
Yeah.
yes. Na
And Tito Dandy, aside doon na, 'di ba, napaka-talented niya, napakaganda, but as you said, napaka-humble pa rin, napakabait na bata. Re-
tama.
Oo. Really the makings of a queen.
Yes, no.
And
Oh,
yun po. So while waiting siguro kay Lala, no, to all our Facebook Live viewers, huwag niyo po kakalimutan to like, no, and subscribe to the YouTube channel of Pageant Mag Philippines. And meron pa po, 'di ba, Tito Dondi, no, yung mga social media accounts ng Pageant Mag
yes.
Phils.
It's like Pageant Mag Philippines, meron tayo sa TikTok, meron tayong Instagram, and of course, we have Pageant Mag International.
Ayun.
Lala is
So,
back, so
yay.
balik natin siya.
Hi,
Okay, so
Lala.
hopefully okay na yung net ni Lala.
I hope. Oh my gosh. Hindi ko pa po sure eh. Nasa Antipolo
Yes.
po kasi ako ngayon eh. So medyo mahina po talaga yung signal dito.
Oo. Okay lang yan. We understand. May tanong dito na ano, ito. This is the question. What specific issue regarding women's right is most important to you? From
Ooh,
Michael Bonga.
women's riot. I think the
Women's right.
latest issue po, yes. I think the latest issue po that I've been reading about is the abortion in the US. They just legalized the ban for abortion. So I think that's also just taking out the rights of a woman. And the only thing that's been doing po talaga when it comes to legalizing that na hindi na siya pwedeng gawin is gagawin siya ng isang babae na hindi safe. So they will just do it without the proper medical care and medical protection. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yes,
Yes po, we
We
No.
can
can
hear
see you.
you. We
Yes
can
po.
hear you. Yes, we
Yeah.
can hear you. Yes.
Ayan, so yes, that's one of my ano po talaga. One of the issues po for me is yung pag-legalize nila ng abortion.
Oo. Kasi yung parang ang nangyari ngayon sa US is that the Supreme Court did take away the woman's right to the body, the right to the body. They took it away. It's something like it's only the state can say something, so or in a medical issue that leads towards with that.
And Tito Dundee, dapat, 'di ba, parang the women should have the right to have their own choices, 'di ba po?
Mm-mm.
And I agree with what Lala said. So it's really a very important issue that everybody's facing right now. So yeah.
Yes, yeah. That every woman has the right, no? Kung
Yeah.
ano yung ano niya, gagawin niya. As long as it's not kaya niyang panindigan. Yun lang yun.
Yeah. And meron kasi Tito na mga ano, yung nasa panganib yung buhay, 'di ba? And they really have no choice but to really go for it.
Yes.
Ayun na. Lala, are you there?
Okay. Balik na si Lala.
Nag-chopping lang po ng konti.
It's okay, it's
Oo.
okay.
No probs.
Makaka-relate
Um,
kami dyan.
oo.
Internet din namin, ganun din
Oo,
naman.
there was a time nga may interview ako tapos wala talaga akong net. Ang nangyari, siya na lang mag-isa dito. Siya na lang chika-chika.
Ayan, may question po tayo
Okay.
dito.
Pakibasa.
Yes. So from
Jim.
Seg ni Seg, I think part siya ng team mo rin, no? If given a chance to talk to the incoming president of the Philippines, nako, ilang araw na lang, no? Please give us 3 issues you would discuss with him. So I think we're talking to incoming President Bongbong Marcos.
Ano yung mga sasabihin mo?
I think one of them is the economy, the economic progress in our country. The
Mm-hmm.
second is education.
Yeah,
Of course,
education.
with education, we will know almost all the answers to the problems in our country once we provide the proper education to the future generation. And the third one would be mm, the protection of our the protection of the natural resources in our country, the
Wow.
preservation. Sorry,
Talagang
medyo
nabuo na agad.
floppy po kayo.
Economics, education, economic reform, education, and of course, environment protection, environmental protection. That's good, no? That's. I think I also believe in that. Na dapat yan ang sasabihin kung sa ano sa who will be the leaders of this country that will be talking about economic reform for no to eliminate poverty, of course, among the people, and of course education, and then
Opo.
mm. Well,
And very
lahat na kasi pag sinabi mong environmental protection, lahat na yun kasama na yung dagat, bukirin and everything, no? So
And Tito,
that's a good thing.
very
Mm-mm.
critical din talaga ngayon yung ano eh, yung economic progress. Kasi
Yes,
ngayon, grabe yung pagtaas ng mga nung gas, gasolina,
yes.
'di ba? Tsaka mga
Mm-mm.
bilihin. So I agree din talaga sa sinabi ni Lala na parang if you are a beauty queen and you have that sphere of influence, why don't use it no to really advocate for something. Nako si Lala,
Yes.
baka mamaya ay babalik no. Hintay-hintay lang tayo konti sa lahat po ng mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Magandang gabi po. Again, this is an exclusive live session with Lala Vinzon, our candidate for one of the
Binibining
candidates sa
Pilipinas.
Binibining
Yeah.
Pilipinas. Ayan. So
From
ilang
Mexico, Pampanga.
Mexico, Pampanga.
Yeah,
Ayan, so
she's
ilang araw
candidate
na
number
lang
8.
po, number 18. No? Ilang araw na lang po yan. Ayan, ayan na siya.
Ilang araw na
Hi,
lang,
Lala.
pageant na.
Ah, nasa stress.
We're
Huwag ka
here.
ma-stress. Okay lang
Huwag
yan.
na-stress. Ganda pa
Oo.
rin. Oo. Kailan nga yung pageant? Binibining Pilipinas? Pageant night?
Ang coronation po will be held on July 31 sa Araneta.
One
July
year, 1 month
31.
na lang,
One
more
month
or
po.
less.
Opo.
1 month.
Yes. 1 month to prepare for everything. So,
Pero at least, nandyan naman. More or less ready na.
Tito, may gusto akong itanong kay Lala.
Okay,
Like,
go!
is there a parang, di ba, sa Binibining Pilipinas, maraming mga crowns, no? Parang, are you, parang meron ka bang gustong crown doon sa mga crowns na binibigay sa Binibining Pilipinas? Na parang yun yung tina-target mo? Meron ba?
as of now, I want to target Miss International po talaga. So,
Mm.
yun yung first kong gusto talaga. And any of the crowns will do. Miss Globe, okay din po ako doon. Pero Miss International is yung pinaka gusto ko sana.
Yeah.
Yun, yeah.
And then, prepared naman siya eh, for that.
Yes.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
beautiful and prepared for that. Okay, we'll have one question before we have a game. Ito. Sige.
So, yeah. From Leia, Bayo ang Roda. Okay, so one of the most valuable assets we own is education. If you have a choice between being clever and being diligent, which option will you pick and why is that? Being clever or
Oh,
being
wait.
diligent?
Maybe one of the assets that I want is to be clever. Clever and wise in making decisions. Because it's, as a Libra, I always am indecisive. So I want to be clever and smart when it comes to um, the things that I'm doing. and to be educated with those things. And of course, it's to be smart is also a gift, but education is something that is handed to you and that cannot be learned from somewhere else. So yeah, I want to be clever.
Wow. Yes, of course, no? Hindi naman madali yung ano, mahirap actually magiging clever. We can be diligent, we can study everything
Yes,
what we wanted to, but hindi 'pag hindi natin kaya, hindi talaga, no? That's why it's nice to be clever.
both are
Okay,
important
Sri.
assets ko talaga. Opo, mahirap silang, lahat yun kailangan mo eh. Intelligence, pagiging clever, knowledge and everything. So, as much as possible, you have to take it all. So, yun.
Hmm, yep.
Yes, totally
Okay.
agree.
So it's really fun to get to know more on our queen, Lala Binson or Isabela David. No, she's indeed relatable. Let's move on to our JM, to our next
Yes po.
segment, parang mga
Go.
palaro-laro. Let's start with
Opo.
a uh parang pick a box, no? For Lala. Sige, may laro tayo kay Lala. So pick a box.
Hmm. Ano kaya yan?
Oh no.
Okay. Sige. Oh, Francois is here. Hello, Francois.
Hi, sir. Di
Hindi
po
kita
namin kayo
marinig.
marinig, sir.
Hello po.
Francois, hindi kita marinig. Bakit hindi kita marinig?
Wala pa rin po.
Okay, sige. Si ano na lang, maglaro na tayo. Mamili si Lala ng number 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. And then, kung ano yung mapili niya, may mga katanungan doon or hashtag whatsoever. And then, she will give an idea about it. Sige, Lala. Mamili ka ng number. From 1 to 6.
Number 3.
Number 3. Number 3. Natin. Poverty.
I think,
Hi,
what can you
Lala.
say about
What
poverty,
can you say
Lala?
about poverty? Minang internet.
Sir Franco, wala ka pong ano.
Si Lala din nawala siya. I
Opo.
mean,
Tito Dandy, tayo na lang maglalaro. Ikaw,
yes, sige.
Tito, poverty.
Poverty. Ayoko
Um,
maging poor. Gusto ko talaga rich ako eh.
mm, opo. Poverty talaga, parang recurring problem siya, no, in every administration. Parang ever since talaga yung poverty nandyan na. So, hopefully, no, with the incoming administration, talagang ma-resolve tong poverty na
Sorry, ano po
problem.
yung
Yes.
gagawin?
Ayan,
Tanong
ayan
is
na.
about poverty. Ano yung masasabi mo on the word poverty? Nawala siya.
Ayun, so while waiting, no, na maayos nila yung connection, no. Actually lahat naman tayo nagkakaproblema din talaga sa internet natin,
Mm.
pero please,
Lalagay, yeah,
opo, Tito.
sa sunod na mga laro-laro dito ilalagay ko yan, internet connectivity.
Oo. Ayan, so wag po natin kakalimutan, no. Please do follow and like, no, the Pageant Mag Philippines. Ayan, sa baba, no, nakikita po natin
Yes.
YouTube,
Pageant Mag Philippines.
Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
kasama po natin
Francois.
dito si Sir Francois.
Francois.
Ayun.
Sige,
French Francois.
magsasalita siya about poverty. Wala ako
Sir, wala kang
narinig.
sound. Ano ka siguro, sir? Exit ka muna and then pasok ka ulit? Or sa settings? Yan.
Talaga
Hopefully
siya.
makabalik si Lala, no? And please, no? Sir, wala talaga.
Oo nga
Sa
eh.
lahat po ng mga
Shoutout,
nanonood, no?
shoutout
Sana po,
muna.
yeah, shout
Okay,
out tayo.
shoutout muna tayo sa mga nanonood ng Fashion Designers League of the Philippines, FDLP.
Ayan, hello
Yeah.
po sa inyong
Hello
lahat.
po sa mga members ng Fashion Designers League of the Philippines. Thank you very much for supporting Pageant Mag Philippines. And I hope that we will have more collaborations with each other as we are fan of pageants in the Philippines.
I hope this will not be the last time po, no, Tita Dandy. That
Yes,
na, yeah.
sana po paunlakan pa rin nila ang ating mga imbitasyon, no? Lalo na yung mga magaganda at mga gwapong candidates ng mga pageants in the Philippines.
Ayan.
Okay.
Thank you po sa lahat ng mga nanonood na hanggang ngayon nandyan pa rin po sa kanilang bahay. Wala pa rin po, Sir Francois.
Oo. Lalo-lalo na yung mga nanonood sa atin, nasa bahay sila. They really had their precious time. No, they spend like an hour already with us, just to have to know more about Lala Vinson or Isabela
Yes.
David, no? A
Sana
candidate
po
from
makabalik
Pampanga.
pa si Tito, no,
Oo,
si
hindi pa siya
Lala.
nakabalik.
Oo, sana po makabalik pa siya. Pero if ever, no, sana you will support her in her journey, no, to Binibining Pilipinas. So, I think they have an official page as well. Binibining
Yes, and
Pilipinas and Lala
yes,
Vinson as well.
yeah, Vinson. Kung sino man yung mga members ng team ni Lala, can you type on the comment section on Lala's
Social media
social
accounts.
media accounts so that people can follow her and eventually support, no, Lala on her quest to this Binibining Pilipinas 2022.
Sir, nakamute ka, Sir Francois.
Nakamute siya.
Okay na
Ayan
ba?
na. Ayan.
Yes, okay na. So ikaw na ang tatanungin ngayon. What can you say
Wala.
about poverty?
Ayan na.
O nawala si Lala eh. So ikaw lang muna daw, Sir Francois. O nawala, bigla siyang
Nag-exit siya.
nawala. Ayaw magpa-interview.
Sabi dito sa comment section, no, lalaban ang net signal ni Lala.
Oo, lalaban ang net signal ni Lala according to Segniseg. Yes.
Nababasa po namin lahat ng mga comments nyo ngayon. So, please do comment, no? A message of love and support for Lala.
Hello?
And, ayan, Sir
Wala
Francois,
akong
hello po.
naririnig. Wala akong naririnig.
Oo. Isabela daw muna tayo ngayon, guys, for now. Pero pasensya na nasanay talaga sa Lala. Yes, yeah,
Ayan.
Isabela
Isabela.
David. Yeah.
Isabela David.
Isabela David, candidate number 18 of Binibining Pilipinas 2022 from Mexico, Pampanga.
Ano ba tawag sa fans ni Isabela? Parang meron bang bagong... Kausapin
kasi
na lang natin. Kayo na lang kausapin
oo,
natin. Opo.
oo. Ano bang sa mga fans ni Isabela or Lala, ano ba yung social media accounts niya? Please type on the comment section. Yeah, we will really support Isabela, of course.
Dito, nandiyan naman raw po si Isabela. Nagbabalik si Isabela.
Nandiyan na? Nandiyan na siya.
Nandiyan
Nagbabalik.
na.
Nagbabalik
Nandiyan
na.
na.
Okay.
Ayan.
Ayan. Okay lang yan.
Okay lang po yun. Okay lang yun.
Grabe.
Sige.
Ayan.
Sige, ito na.
Okay.
Oo. Wala na problema sa internet. I think okay na.
Oo.
Tumakbo pa po ako sa loob para i-on and off yung router. Sobrang hirap.
Yeah, no problem. It's like that, no? Sige lang. So at least na nagawa ng paraan, no?
Yes.
So amazing talaga. Sige. Ito yung ano, yung quest parang ano siya natin, namili tayo ng numbers with from the box, no? And then you choose this in the box, the word poverty. So anong masasabi mo sa word na poverty?
Huh. The word poverty, it's been in the Philippines for quite a while. And unfortunately, uh, it's not given the chance na umalis. So for me, we can avoid and eradicate poverty by increasing employment, the correct access to healthcare, and and corruption. So yun po. That's just a
Mm.
simple definition of poverty for me.
Yes, tama. Yep.
Yun.
Sige,
Crispy.
napili na. Sige, another number pa.
Number 5.
Number 5. Ito, teen or preteen pregnancy.
Preteen pregnancy is inevitable. Again,
Mhm.
it's been an issue for quite a while. The increase of population, and I think we can avoid this by educating young teenagers, just like myself, to of course practice safe sex and educate them with the proper knowledge when it comes to development and when it comes to these types of things. So yeah.
Mm. Yep. Really, education really helps a lot, no? Kung like for this like teen pregnancy, no? If the young generations are really educated and they have expressing what their there's themselves and they're learned on what are the things about themselves, then maprotect sila,
Yes.
no? In that way. Sige. So 3 and 5 napili na. One more.
Number 1.
Number 1. Natural disasters.
Natural disasters such as climate change. Um, of course, planet we're all living
Ayun. Lala?
Hello there.
Hello. Hello po. Lala?
all
Yes, good evening.
breathing
Lala, are you good?
Parang,
Medyo choppy. Ayun,
oo,
nawala yata yung net
choppy
po.
talaga.
Pero yung natural disasters, Tito Dandy, grabe. Kasi yung Philippines, di ba, no? Sa isang taon, ilang typhoons yung
Oo,
tumatama sa atin? Nasa 20
typhoons,
plus.
20 plus.
Lindol,
It's
earthquakes.
really,
Yeah.
di ba kabago-bago lang may nangyaring, ano ba yun? May bulkan na pumutok sa Camarines ba yun? Camsor? Basta parang Bicol area eh.
Mm, ayun.
Can you hear me now, guys?
Yes, Tito
Yes, we
Francois.
can hear you.
Is it good?
Mahangin po. Medyo mahangin.
Mahangin sa labas.
Hindi po, parang may electric fan po
Charot
yata.
lang. Electric fan talaga siya.
Oo, may
Wait
electric
lang
fan.
din. Wait lang.
So Tito Dandy, yung mga fans club ni Isabela, merong Isabela Amazing. Yan, mga Isabela Amazing na
Yes.
nanonood sa atin
Yeah,
ngayon.
Isabela amazing.
mga Lalanatics, yan. Pero mas gusto nilang tawagin si Lala ngayon sa kanyang
Isabela.
pageant journey as Isabela.
Yeah,
No? Yung
Isabela.
Lala, yun yung parang screen name niya or mas kilala siya sa pagkanta niya at pagiging artista niya, 'di ba, Tito
Mm-mm.
Dandy? Pero
Yep.
ngayon sa
So
kanyang
Yes,
pageant
yeah,
oo.
people
journey,
can
si Lala.
follow on her social media platforms at Lala Vinson on IG and FB page Lala Vinson. FB group, may FB group pa sila. It's Isabela Amazing, no? O OFC.
Isabella Amazing. Opo,
Isabela
Isabella
Vinson.
Amazing.
Anong nangyari kay
Yeah.
Lala? Okay lang ba si Lala?
Nagkandawala yung internet niya.
Mm.
So then may ano ba to? Isabella Amazing in Lalanatic. So we would like to encourage all our viewers, our friends, no,
Rare.
for
I think
supporting
she's
Lala and
back.
follow her social media platforms and accounts
Yes,
on
hello
Lala.
Lala. There. I think Lala
Hi,
is
sorry.
back with us. So Lala,
Sige.
our word for on our screen is basically natural disasters. So what can you say about the natural disasters that we are experiencing right now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think the latest natural disaster that
Mm-hmm.
I tackled was what happened to Siargao.
Mm-hmm.
So I think natural disasters such as climate change
Mm-hmm.
is still there, and
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, a lot of people are suffering because of it. So I think we can avoid it by reducing pollutant emissions and also protecting our natural resources.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, our government be more resilient about it because it's the world. It's
Mm-hmm.
something that we share. Money wouldn't matter if the place we're living in is not okay. So if
Yeah.
it's a world that we
Because
share,
environment is
I think
actually bringing good economies to us as well, right?
ano po?
Because having a good environment could actually give us good economy as well.
Yes,
Mhm,
it
mhm,
really affects our economic status, everything.
mhm. So Lala,
And
with the natural
money,
disasters that are happening, with the natural disasters that's happening to us right now, is there anyone that we can actually blame?
I think it's not the right time to blame people about it, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe with awareness and improvements with the government's resiliency and also make them
Mm-mm.
hands-on when it comes to protecting our natural habitats.
Mm-mm.
So the best thing we can do right now is work together as one, even with the community and the government.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. Okay. And Lala,
Ayan.
with the okay lang Lala. Kaya natin 'yan. Matatapos natin
Oh my God,
Lala.
she's messing around.
Okay Lala.
It's like,
Okay. Thank you very much for this
no, no, no.
segment na mga words. So
Mhm.
we will, after these words, the game, we will be talking on Alala's advocacy.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Francois, can you lead us for
Do
this
we still have
Alala's
another word? Do we still
No
have
mo,
another
tapos
word?
na.
Okay,
Tapos na
tapos
tayo
na.
sa
Okay.
words.
Okay.
Advocacy na
Right.
tayo.
Lala, of course, as a beauty queen, there's always these causes that that you always wanted to push or somehow to promote, right? So, can you tell us about your advocacy that you wanted to somehow give awareness?
Oh, my advocacy. Well, as a
Mm-hmm.
legal management student po, my advocacy is more on the
Mm-hmm.
social justice in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a personal reason behind it po talaga.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi at a very young age, I was exposed to cases in the court that several cases aren't given justice. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying change the system, but maybe improve the system and give awareness to the Supreme Court that sometimes not every case are given justice, the right amount of justice, and it always results to violence. So I think we should be more aware of that. Dahil yun po talaga yung natutungan ng Philippines. So I think every family deserves the proper justice when it comes to cases na nangyayari sa kanila.
Mhm. So JM can definitely relate to you that much. Are you aware that JM is a law student? Are
Yes.
you aware of
Um,
that? Yeah.
no, I
Mhm.
didn't. I did not mention it earlier, but well, we will soon have attorney Maria Isabela David, right? Isabela,
Mhm.
soon to be lawyer as well. Yeah. But I totally agree, Sir Francois, ha? Kasi yung
Yeah.
justice talaga, there's really something that we can still improve, di ba?
Mhm.
But we admire as well the Supreme Court for doing their best with coming up with
Mhm.
different, initiatives and improvements. But having Maria Isabela David, no, to be the voice of those who are
Mhm.
seeking justice is really something.
Yeah,
Sa aton pa nga words nung kanami, gid nga may ara sa isa ka advocate nga ginatawag no nga pareho kay Lala. So, yeah.
that's
Wow,
good.
that's
Ayun.
nice.
Lala, may I just ask? I'm just curious to know if there could be one case or one aspect of our social justice that you wanted to focus on, what would that be?
Sorry. Hello
Yeah,
po. Can you hear me po?
yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me better, guys? No.
I can hear
Medyo
you, sir.
Is there an
Can you repeat po?
okay, good. Yeah, so ayun, Lala, if there could be one social issue that you would like to focus on, what would that be?
social issue,
Mm-hmm.
Yes
in
po.
general po, or about sa justice
particularly
po.
in particularly that the
Injustice.
particularly injustices in the injustices that are basically happening to us.
I think there
Like
was
it.
an incident before. I think there was
Sige
an
po, go
incident
ahead po. Go ahead.
po na uh,
Mm-hmm.
yung delay ng mga cases
Uh-uh.
na mga nangyayari dahil ako po before I filed the case against uh, a friend of ours before na
Mm-hmm.
attacked on social media. So it's a libel case, but I was a minor, so it was also considered child abuse. So the case went on for 2 years, and unfortunately, nothing happened with the case. It was dismissed. So there weren't any further investigations. We did our best on our end. So I think the best thing that we can do with the justice system is to give focus on the things that really matter, and also yung mga binabayaran po sa Supreme Court. May mga incidents din po na ganyan, so I really want to focus on that and give awareness sa mga tao na nangyayari po yun.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. Do you have any other questions, JM? Or at least follow up on that?
Yes po. Siguro Lala, like if ever you are going to win, so you're going to be an advocate of social justice, how do you intend to do that? Like, is there a specific activity that you are planning to do? Like, do you want to go to the community, or do you want to do a seminar, or how do you think you can really advocate for social justice?
As of now po, I'm thinking to do a documentary about the cases that,
Wow.
yes, that I find interesting. dahil
Mhm.
marami po talaga hindi nabibigyan ng justice. Like, meron po akong na-witness na isang babae, she was raped and abused when she
Mhm.
was 12. And she was still in court. And the baby was already 12 years old. Yung result po ng rape na yun. So, hindi pa rin natatapos yung kaso. It was still ongoing until it was dismissed. And we didn't know what happened. So, as a citizen, I'm still a citizen. I'm not part of the government. So I think that's the best thing I can do is to educate and give knowledge to people about the things that's been happening inside the court and the cases that are relevant.
Yes. I agree, Tito
Wow, that's
Francois,
great.
no? Yeah.
That's right. And I'm picking from that answer of Lala. So you just mentioned that the well, at least the case that you have mentioned is basically on rape, right? That that the case still on court is still in on court, and then it hasn't resolved yet. There's no anong tawag doon, hata ay, anong tawag doon? There's no
Conviction.
hatol. There's no
Conviction, yes.
conviction as of yet, no. And the kid is already 12 years old. Now, given the opportunity to become a well one of the legal advisors in the Supreme Court, or say for example as a lawyer in the Senate hearing, or in the Senate room, or in the Congress, would you allow the legalization of abortion in the Philippines?
I think we should legalize abortion in our
Mm-hmm.
country. A lot of people are against it, pero I also give respect to our religious group, but also
Mm-hmm.
given we cannot deny the rights of the women that are experiencing pregnancy that aren't prepared. So we
Mm-hmm.
should give them the right to their body. It's their own, it's their life. So I think they have the right to live their life their own terms. So
Mm-hmm.
denying access to health, denying access to proper abortion will just increase death rates
Mm-hmm.
for women. So I think it's it's proper to legalize abortion
So
in
you
our
think it's
society.
already high time for us to accept legalizing abortion in the country?
Yes, po, by
Mm.
reasons of the health care that a woman
Mm.
needs when it comes to that process. Kasi
Mm.
it won't stop them from doing it. It will just stop them from having a good process. Okay.
Mhm. What can you say? How about those cases as well? Like due to some sort of um getting impregnated just because of pleasure,
Mm.
and they would resort to to aborting the baby. Would you still legalize on that case?
I think po, it's in general po kasi yun eh. So once we legalize abortion, there's a lot of things that we should consider. And those are one
Mm-hmm.
of them. It's just giving fair justice to everyone. So
Mm-hmm.
as a woman, it's and as a person, as a parent, it's our
Mm-hmm.
responsibility to educate our child to
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to proper sexual activities and
Mm-hmm.
dahil hindi na po naiiwas ng mga kabataan ngayon. Pero as a parent, you should give them proper guidance or job. So it's also your responsibility.
Ayun. That's right. How about you?
Well,
Yeah. How about you, JM? Do you have any opinion on that?
I think I would agree with Lala kasi iba-iba naman po yung cases ng mga kababaihan natin ngayon. There are those,
That's
like
right.
sabi mo,
Mm-mm.
na for pleasure, pero meron din naman doon na nagsasuffer because of medical concerns. And we
Mm-hmm.
don't want to deprive anyone of that choice if they want to resort to that, well, it's their choice, no? They would not,
Mm-hmm.
parang dapat the state should allow women to have their options talaga and their choices. 'Di ba po? Kasi parang if you're in
Mm-hmm.
the middle of parang you're going to die and you really have to
Mm-mm.
choose whether to save,
Between
yeah. Also, well, yun po. So basta yun, parang napaka-complicated kasi well, in the Philippines po, 'di ba, we're very religious din talaga kasi.
oo.
No, and there are, well, but there's a separation of church and the state, so but I totally agree with Lala. So balik sa iyo, Lala. Bakit ako na yung tinatanong?
No, I'm just asking for your
Ang
opinion.
hirap nun, di
Oo
ba?
nga eh, oo.
I'm just asking
Ayun
for
po.
your opinion since you are in the same page actually. O, 'di ba?
Yes, I agree with
Mm.
Lala. Napakagandang
Mhm.
sagot.
Ayun. Any further
Ako din.
questions
Thank you po.
about her advocacy?
Yun.
Ang ganda
Siguro,
ng advocacy. Ngayon ko lang narinig yung mga ganon.
opo.
Mm-mm.
Sir Franco kasi part din ng social justice yung ano, 'di ba? Justice, equality, 'di ba po?
Exactly.
And
Mhm.
recently parang we're celebrating Pride Month din. 'Di ba?
Mm-mm.
And yung last night
Mm-mm.
nga kakapanalo lang ni binati rin ni Lala kanina si Fuchsia
Ni Fuchsia. Mhm.
oo, Fuchsia Ravenna. Siguro more on LGBTQ rights.
Mhm.
Are you like in favor of legalizing civil partnership in the Philippines?
Or at least your opinion, Lala, on
Sorry,
legalizing
ano po? Ano po?
your opinion on legalizing civil partnership or civil union
In the
in the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Second union?
Yes.
Sorry. Sabi po,
What's your opinion?
pwede niyo po
What's
mag-type
your
na lang.
opinion? Yeah. What's your opinion on legalizing civil union in the Philippines?
Same-sex civil union.
Yeah, same-sex civil union.
Sorry. Okay lang po ba i-type?
Yes po.
Nag-chatting po talaga.
Sure.
Okay lang i-type.
GM, pati-type. Ay, sino pwede mag-type? Sige.
Tatype ko.
Dandy, kindly type na lang. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually a never-ending question to everyone, no? The
Legalization of same-sex marriage.
same-sex civil union.
I think yes, we should legalize same-sex marriage. Just like what KJM said, there's a separation with the state and religion. A lot of people a lot of our religious community are against it. Pero we should have equal rights. We cannot choose the person we love, and everyone has the right to love and legalize their marriage. And the things that matter po talaga is wala naman tayong mababangga na tao. So it's important to equality to everyone.
Ayun. Yes, Dandy, do you have anything to say?
Sorry.
Parang gusto ko magsalita on
Wait
the
lang po.
same-sex civil union. Yeah, okay. As long as two people are loving with each other, respecting with each other, without any hurting to the religion of the other person, then I would rather say, oh, it's okay. No, there's no issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they will not in touch, no, like or interfere on how religion and one's faith is doing. Parang ganon.
Mhm.
Kaya nga, same-sex civil union, I would rather go yes for that. But to
Yeah.
have it in the context of a faith, din ibang usapan na yun. Um, let the authorities of the faith handle it accordingly, not the justice system of the state.
Mhm. Okay. Thank
Parang
you
ako
so
ata
much, Dandy, for
interview,
that.
ha?
Kaya nga.
Hindi, nawala kasi si Lala eh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
I think she
some
has
people would
problem.
rather say no. Some people would think that civil, like same-sex marriage equate to civil union.
Yeah.
I would rather talk in the line that same-sex marriage, when term marriage, it's really, it's, there's a term with that, no? Parang civil, kan, pagbaliktad kasi parang from the civil to canon, they will call it canonization from the civil. Parang ang nangyari was marriage term was from the canon and then was put into the states in the Philippines, was put on the state's constitution or law about
Mhm.
about the term marriage, which is very when we look at marriage in the context, it's really like
It actually
it's
became very complicated.
yes,
Uh-huh.
marriage in that line is very religious, may religious aspects here, which is
Mhm.
the Catholicism or in the Philippines, for example. So let the state handle their way, like allowing civil union, and let the church also handle accordingly. So and then we have to respect how the church handled their belief system, their faith, no? Kahit saang church ka, pag ayaw nila doon, wag mong ipilit sarili mo, no? Yun ang ano ko. Kasi, di ba, if you would like to be a member of one particular group, then you will abide to that, rules and regulation on that group. Yes,
Mhm.
Lala is here already, or Isabela is here. So, pero ako ang nakafocus eh. Ayaw ko ma-focus. Ako ang na-focus tuloy. Sige. Anong tanong natin
Yeah.
kay Isabela before we go, because I promised her that we will not be holding her much. Okay.
Mhm.
So,
Sorry. Talaga, sobrang ng connection. I
Yeah.
just,
Parang mas maayos na ngayon ang connection mo.
gabi
opo.
na kasi. Oo.
Mamaya po,
Oo.
mamawala na naman siya.
Sige.
Ayun.
Ano pang mga tanong before we let Isabela go? Fast talk. Magpa-fast talk tayo, kapatid.
Let's ask our viewers if they have any questions regarding her advocacy.
Yeah, questions for
Do you
advocacy.
have any questions, guys, regarding?
Wala kasi nagtatanong na kanina eh. May mga tatanungan na from them.
Yan.
Sige,
Ayun.
fast talk tayo, kapatid. Ikaw ang mag-lead ng fast talk. Si Francois. Ipa-fast talk natin
Ay!
si Lala.
Ako talaga?
Oo, kasi alam ko may mga fast talk ka eh.
Hindi, okay na. Okay na yon. Let's not keep Lala much time, or wag na natin siyang patagalin dito kasi nga nag-struggle si Lala sa internet, and I definitely
Yes.
understand that as well. Now,
Yes.
Lala, thank you so much for taking so much time with us, and of course to JM, who also,
Thank you po.
finally accepted our invitation to co-host. Yeah.
Opo. Thank you din.
Um, would you like to send message to anyone, especially to your supporters, family, and friends, Lala? Mhm.
Yes, I would like to thank Lala Natix for still supporting me to now. And just want to say I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. And of course, FDLP designers. Sila po talaga yung hands-on designers ko ever since. And of course, my mom, my dad, he's in Provinciano. And ano po ba? My family, my friends, my supporters, my relatives, and of course our casual viewers tonight. Thank you so much for watching us, and I really hope to be here again soon. I'm really sorry about my connection, but I hope so next guesting ko I'm able to answer all the questions without the the lag and everything. Pero thank you so much for having me po. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much also, Isabella, for having pinaunlakan mo kami na nandito ka ngayon. And I hope to see you again for your um, visit to the Pageant Mag Philippines, lalong-lalo na pag dala-dala mo na ang corona.
Yun. Yun yung aabangan
Ayun.
natin.
Aabangan namin. I-feature natin yung ano niya, yung pasabog niyang national costume. Na may
Ah!
dala daw siyang something na basta something na
Warrior. She's a
Something na
warrior.
panlaban, warrior
makakanin
guys. So
ba?
I'm
Charot.
excited with that.
Kala ko something na makakain.
No. Sige. Okay, by the way, invite your friends, invite our
Yeah.
viewers to follow you and support your journey in the Binibining Pilipinas 2022, Lala.
Mhm.
Invite,
And to follow you as well on your social media
yeah,
platforms.
invite invite our viewers. Yeah.
Next week, live on Facebook and Twitter and also my TikTok, LalaVinzon04. Yun.
Ayun. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, si attorney, andyan si attorney. Diba? Alam, natutuwa ako kay attorney kapag, alam mo yon, pagka nagiging co-host siya na regular na talaga. Ha? Hindi
Ano
mo
po?
masyadong marinig. Ayan. Ayan.
Okay
So,
lang po
thank you
yun.
so much. Yeah. That's fine. That actually happens. Mhm. So thank you so much to all our viewers, to all the supporters of Lala. Thank you so much for dropping by. And if you could also follow us on our social media platforms, we are all in we are actually Pageant Mag Philippines across social media platforms. So we hope, guys, that you will continue to follow and support us, and you can also send us stars, guys, if you really wanted to support us. Just kidding.
Grabe
So
naman.
yes, guys, we
Support us
are
so
on
that we can,
YouTube.
support us so that we can continue to work on, and madami pa tayong
Uh-huh.
mga guests
Oh,
and marami pa
actually,
tayong mga
guys.
pag-uusapan about pageantry in the Philippines.
Mhm. Yes, guys, and we are on YouTube, TikTok as well. We are already doing well on TikTok, and of course, I Instagram. If you guys could all follow us on Instagram, because we just made a new account on Instagram. Please to follow us on that, and also on our Facebook account. So thank you so
Yeah.
much. This is
Thank you
Franz
very
Diaz.
much.
And I am JM Suelo. Maraming salamat
And
po, Pageant Magfeels, for having me.
and this is Don Di
Uh,
Jonicera, your host for tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much and good night, everyone. God bless you all. Bye bye.
Audio Jungle.